All right, today's the day. We're gonna use this thing to try something out that I've never done before. And we're gonna get started on that right after this. Welcome back. If you haven't seen my videos before, I'm Ross Yaller Man, 1755. Probably the last thing I bought before I started YouTube. It's been on a bunch, especially at the beginning. It's got oil in it. That's good. But we need to unhook it from this. I had to move this the other day to get room for that hay. So I'm sure now what's going to happen is it's not going to fit, you know, where it is. I'm going to have to work and struggle. Just because that's how that goes. And it's going to be under pressure, so that's great. All right, let's go over and put some hydraulic oil in it because I'm sure it needs that. Oh, I forgot how much I like this tractor. All right. See, I thought it'd be neat to do this in the shade instead of in the hot sun. I am sure that it's out or down because we had all kinds of trouble with leaking. There's a little bit on the tip of the stick. That will be the one that goes there. Just stay put there, pal. Now, if we've learned anything in our life, it's that you have to hold on to this. Because if you don't, you'll be sorry. All right, I think we're good. I mean, why wouldn't we be? Okay, let's see what we can accomplish now. Hitch pin that my uncle gave me, so we'll use that. But yeah, I bought this thing back before I had the Landau. I had been borrowing another finishing tool and the guy wanted it back, so I was without something. And then I found this and I thought, well, maybe this will do good enough. And I got it all ready to go, bought a new cylinder, had it ready, and then I found the Landau tool and never ended up using it. But since the 9650 is leaking, well, I think we should just try this out and make sure that this is really going to work for us as a backup. So that's what we'll do. Well, there we go. All right, hydraulic hose. All right, some technical difficulties, but we're ready to roll. This should work, but who knows? Let's not peel open the side of our pickup. Sensitive the steering is. This is not the right steering. Somebody put in steering out of like a forklift or something, and boy, it's different. All right, well, come on. I think you kind of got to help it a little bit, if I remember right. There. I'm thinking part of this is homemade, you know. I don't know exactly what they've done here, but you can tell there's been some custom fab, unless it was one way and then they broke it and then they made it different. But I mean, that's very similar to like what it had from the other ones I've seen, but I don't know. Now, never having had this folded down, I'm not sure what we're in for here. Oh, that's real nice. Oh, I see. I didn't bring no pin. We're gonna have to have, there's a piece of wire. Why this chain? That's the next, like, what is its, I don't see what its purpose really is here. On the disc, the harrow like this, the chain's job is to keep it from going side to side, but this is bolted rigid. So, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maybe the chain's job is to hold the harrow down. Of course, this side we don't have a bolt. Probably would be nice to have like looked it over before the day that we wanted to use it. All right, that should do something. It may not be good, but it's something. Let's see what happens. Oh no, brand new, leaking hydraulic oil out of this fitting. Didn't get that tight enough when I put it together. Huh. Well, hopefully it won't leak out all our oil. Let's see what happens. I don't even know what gear I should be in. 5th gear, maybe? impressed. That thing does almost as perfect a job as the Landau. The only thing is I did disc it one more time because this doesn't have the row of blades in front. So you could get by with, you know, 3 times disking and 1 time with this. Really, honestly, if I had a rolling basket for that disc, I could probably just disc it and use the rolling basket, and it would be every bit as good as this. But it's good to know that this is around as a backup, because we had that one year where both big tractors broke down and we wanted to get finished, and we used the old 252 disc. So yeah, now that we got this, we can do just as good a job as we can with the Landau. So good deal. All right, well, I think we got enough in the planter to actually plant that piece, and that's what we're gonna do. I don't think we're even gonna worry about the fact that our markers are not marking. I did grab some stuff to fix that, but they didn't have the right thing on hand. So how much time do I want to take here? Do I want to take the time to fix it, or do I want to just go? I think I want to just go and plant without markers. I think that'll be fine. And then that way I can get rid of the rest of that seed maybe today yet, and hopefully then we can officially be done. Because I noticed that the FSA people called this morning to see if I was going to be ready to report everything. So yeah, let's just plant without markers. The goal of this piece is to use up every last bit of seed I got, so I don't have to throw any away, and try not to open any more bags if possible. So that's what we're going for. Just gonna do things totally different than I normally do. I'm gonna plant this piece crossways. right, I think we're gonna say this is the last planting of this year, 24. And I just spent the last few minutes just running it around out in the pasture to run out most of the seed that was left. There wasn't that much, but I think I got it pretty well empty, which is what I'm after, with the thinking that, hey, soybeans were a hay crop at one time, so let the few stragglers grow. It's less I have to throw away, because basically that's what happens to it. So if there's just a handful out of each one when I drain it, then it won't go to waste. This one's got the most, I think. It had more in it than, well, no, maybe I'm thinking of that one on the other end. That's good. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I didn't want much left in here other than just a little handful in each one. Yeah, this is the one with the most. So there's probably, by the time you drain every single one, a bag, maybe less than a bag. I hope it's less than a bag. Good deal. But I don't want a lot of soybeans left over, because it's my experience that the next year they don't come up great. I mean, you can set the rate higher and try to use them, but they're not like corn. Corn has a pretty high germination rate still the next year, and you can get by with that, but soybeans not so much, and nobody wants to take them back really. So I think I have 3 or 4 bags left on the trailer. I can probably talk them into taking those back, because there's probably somebody who still needs a few to finish up or something. But you know, especially guys if they're gonna do double crops here in the next few weeks. So I'll take those back today and be rid of it, and then I will be done until harvest time, you know. So now we can focus on mechanical projects, fixing our own stuff, and finishing up hopefully some of other people's. I have a long list of stuff that people want done, and I just haven't had the time. My stuff comes first. That's the way it's gonna be. So I'm hoping that this might even produce us a second crop, and I had wanted to overseed it and, you know, run that steel wheel tractor and the thing over there. I might do that now. I might have time to do that real quick. It's not too thick that wouldn't benefit it. I don't know, but overseeding now may be not the thing to do this time of year. Maybe it will though, I don't know. If we have a lot of rain, you know, or continuous rains, it might be fine. So time will tell, but as far as planting in the field, we are done. And that makes me smile, because yeah, it was a struggle, it seems like, to get it done this year, but we did it. So that's where we'll leave this one. As always, if you enjoy my videos, give them a thumbs up. That helps out the channel, and it doesn't cost you anything. Leave a comment. Tell me that you liked it, or tell me that you hated it. Tell me I'm a moron. I really don't care, but anything that you say helps us out too. So thank you again, as always, for watching, and I will see you in the next one.